Hello and welcome once again to Transport Fever. So in the last episode we'd set up a new oil line for the snake line. So hopefully what this will do is it will boost our profits on the snake line for the oil. Because what was happening is the trains were loading up full here, getting sort of halfway and having barely anything left, and they were only earning like 300,000 per city because of it. So by adding in another oil here, which is halfway, I'm hoping that it will divide the oil sort of more between the first 4 cities, and then obviously this one between the second 4 cities. And so I'll get more profit from each city as the train's going round. And so by putting it halfway, I'm hopefully going to double my profits along the entire line. I don't know if it's going to work yet, because obviously we've only just built it, but it is starting to produce oil, which is awesome. Production, it potential is only 58 currently. Okay, and what about you? What's your potential registered at? None. Okay, that's probably because the train hasn't gone from there to there yet, but eventually it will, and that'll be good. Now, as you can probably see, we have got a ridiculous build-up of cattle. And that is due to the fact that we only have 4 trains, I believe, running on this line, which really isn't enough. So, I'm going to find one of those trains, there it is, find out what it's made of. So 15 cars and that train. Okay then. Livestock and food, lovely. So 15 of those, and we are going to have 6 trains? Yeah, so we'll have 10 trains in total on the line. So you are going to be snake food. There we go. 6 more trains added to the line. So hopefully what that will do is it will start clearing out this area a bit more. Turn those off and turn those off, because there's far too many buses moving around, and it covers the cities completely in marks. Yeah. Now, obviously food is in exactly the same position that oil is in. And I wouldn't mind adding in another station, just like I've got for this one. So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cities. So really, I'd like it around here somewhere. But we've got no food productions around here. We do have one just there though. That'd link in, so it's 1, 2, 3. Actually no, that is perfect spot. Is then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's got the food. Yes! I think we're adding in a new one to that. So do we have a field anywhere that we can... Okay, there's a field. That field's being used. Yeah, so that's the closest field that isn't being used. Yeah, there isn't any more around there. Okay. So I can take food from here to here, and then that can connect to a station just there. Hopefully. So give it a moment for the trains all to get out of the way. Now the food line is on the most or outermost line, and then obviously we've got these 2 lines to deal with because of the way it goes around. Okay. So if we delete from about here. So this one needs to be a freight station, 3 tracks. I prefer it to be max length and high speed, yeah. Ooh, I'm going to have to delete a lot more track. High speed, catenary, yeah, okay. Now I want to tap this around just a little. Perfect spot. Okay. They're going to need to go further back, aren't they? From there. Come on. Thank you. Really? Okay, let's try pulling it from the station itself then. Seriously? You'd let me do it that way, but you wouldn't let me connect it the other way. That was stupid. That works well. From you to there. Small speed drop there, but I don't think it will matter too much. Lovely. And all the problems that it was coming up with have disappeared as well, so that's always a good thing. There's already a signal there, lovely. And these signals will go on the outside of the rails. Perfect. Lovely job. Right. Now this distance is so small, I am not going to bother with a train. I am just going to go with a truck. Medium street, no. Large street. There we go. Now I'm going to need... Oh, autosave. I thought it had frozen then. Now, cargo. I want you just there. And I want you there. Lovely. Now I'm also going to need a train station somewhere here. Just one stop, thank you. That'll do. Actually, no, it won't. That's better. It was too, it was basically facing that oil there, which would have become a problem, so... There we go. Lovely job. So I am going to need a vehicle depot around here. Start with 10. New line from there to there. And you will be RC snake food. Lovely. Set you to blue like all the other routes should be. And that'll add those vehicles on in a moment. Now you're going to loop round and then come down to this. Tell you what, let's get rid of this road because it is pointless to be there. And this can be around there. Looks weird, but as long as it's connected, which it is, I am not bothered. So, high-speed rail. You've got to come round and connect to that. I wouldn't mind it being bridged the whole way across, to be honest. Could try and go under as well. No, it won't go deep enough. Wow, that's quite a bridge. That's the max it needs to be. How about affecting... Doesn't affect the water in any way by the looks of it. Yeah, looks like it's tall enough not to worry about the water. Yeah, you know, I'm happy with that. It cost 20 million for that bridge. Okay. And... oh, damn you. I didn't notice. Let's see. What's the max speed? 124. I used the wrong bridge. You know what? It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter because the trains that I'm going to have on this route probably will never be going max speed of like the 180 anyway. So yeah, you know what? I am not going to worry about it. I am going to double the track though. You to be connected there, thank you. Still connected, thank you. In some ways it's nice having a different bridge for once, because I always end up with the same bridges, so... Now will you connect? Yes, you will. Thank you. Too much slope. There. Perfect. Yeah, it's nice to have a steel bridge for once. Signals. There. Thank you. Annoying thing. There. I don't even think, yeah, miles away from the other one, but you know what, it doesn't matter. As long as there is a couple of signals here and there. It's a pity I'm not using boats and stuff more. And it's annoying I could never get planes to work. If I do a second playthrough of this, I think I'm going to add cargo planes. Like if I do a second playthrough of Transport Fever, I will definitely be using some mods. Just to make it a different experience, so we're not just basically replaying the same game. Because although replaying the same game can be fun, I'd just like to have something a little different if I did another playthrough. There we go, lovely. Now, somehow I need to get trains on that line, so I need a depot. Now, how the heck am I going to put a train depot somewhere? The only way I can think of is to pull off of the bridge somewhere. And lower it down like that. That'll work. Wow, it makes the bridge go really weird there, doesn't it? Oh well, not much I can do about that. Oh, you. There you go. Right. And I want you. I mean, look, these things' top speed is only 56 anyway, so the fact that this track is 120 odd or something like that, I think won't matter much. So we're going to have one of you. And we'll have them the exact same as the trains on the actual line itself. And I want 6 of them. New line to go from here to here. Perfect. And this will be TC. What should it be called? TC Snake. I'm trying to think. Well, we could just call it food. Input. There we go. That'll work. Nice. Have off with you. I looked at my money there and went, oh god, I've got no money. No, it's 1.3 billion. Oh, and you are reaching the end of your life. Mainline 6. Only got 2 of them on there. Where is mainline 6? Ah, that one. Okay, well, I suppose you two can just be replaced with that. Yeah, just replace when you need to be. It's clearing out the people at the stations, and the trains are quite full or full, so yeah, no need to worry or replace it in any way. Right, how are you doing now? Potential is 114, that's always good then. And what about you? What are you registered potential as? 0 still. Well, okay. You are dropping fuel off here, right? No. Oh. Well, you're meant to put the fuel on this. It might be that annoying. Oh! Idiot, 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 idiot. It would really help if I actually told these trains they were meant to stop at that station now. Oh, I'm sitting there wondering why it ain't working. So, between the 5th and the 6th station, we need to add this station. No. Between the 5th and 6th. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, it's carrying on perfect. Right. Oh dear. Okay. With this as well, it's now you can actually lock a train to a particular terminal in a station. So we'll take this one for example, number 7. We could lock this train to this terminal. So this train will only ever stop at the 6th platform. So basically it's a new way of locking the trains in, the same way that I'm locking them in using these waypoints. So it's sort of a way to do it without waypoints now, which I think is an awesome thing that they've added. Okay, so now that the trains should stop here, that should no longer be an issue, right? Will you stop there? Or are you just going to go straight through for the minute because I was a bit late in telling the trains to stop? Yeah, I was a bit late. But this one should stop. Right? You gonna, please? Yes! It stopped. Perfect. So what that should do is, yeah, this train, or this thing is filling up this station now with oil. So your potential is 170 for the moment, but it will skyrocket hopefully. Right, now as I've just worked out the problem with that one, I must do the same with this one, because otherwise we will suffer exactly the same problem. There's a train, thank you. So that is its 7th stop. So after the 7th stop, I want you to stop there as an 8th stop. And then carry on to there. Perfect. So, look, that's started to put cattle on the line. So that will start putting food production, which will move to there, be taken to here, and then hopefully, once we get a train to stop here, it will work out the system. Oh, you've got nothing on yet. They're the new trains that I've only just recently added, most likely. How about you? How many passengers are you carrying? Oh, almost a full load. Lovely. So you should be the first one that stops. Go. Stop doing that. Yep, it stopped and now it's off. Brilliant. So hopefully this will now detect, yeah, it's got potential for bread or food. Excellent. What are you doing? But yeah, so perfect. Now the only thing that could go wrong in this system is these trains start dropping off their cattle at this station for the food trains to then pick up cattle and take to the other food processing plant. I don't think it will happen. Although, just to be sure, it might be a good idea to actually go through all of these and set them to... Can I not change you? Why not? I thought I could change you. Okay, I can't remember how to change them. Damn it. You know what? Replacement. One of them only moves food. And replace all now. I know it's costing me, you know, nearly 200 grand, but it will stop a potential problem later on, so I don't mind. I'd prefer to do it and not come across the problem than to not do it and then come across the problem later. So all of them now should change to food only. Yeah. Lovely. And look, first load of cattle are coming in. There they are. And they're being turned into food. Lovely. So, working. Anything you might have? Yep, you've got the first piece of food produced, which will get added onto this line. Maybe in time for that train to pick it up. No, a little bit too slow, unfortunately. But the next train that comes through will pick it up, so... What about you? Why have you got crude oil on you? Oh dear. That's a problem. Right. I think these trains are keeping the oil on them, and then... Oh dear, right. So what I'm going to have to do with that... Oh, I did set those to fuel only, but obviously later on, the newer trains that I added, I didn't set to fuel only. Idiot. Okay, well, replace all. Going to cost 81 million, but again, it's stopping a problem that I should have foreseen because I'm an idiot. Because these trains can carry crude oil, they're collecting the crude oil from these trains. So instead of this train only carrying fuel to here, they're carrying crude oil as well. Ugh. Damn it. So once it works out that I will not pick up that crude oil, this train should then take it here where I want it. See, you come across all these little problems that you didn't think would be a problem until you start actually doing it. Never mind, we live and learn. At least I'd stopped it from occurring here with the lorries in the way. Got a decent-ish amount of food on you. about over here? Yeah, so see, they're dropping off crude oil here. Why are you carrying crude oil as well? It's like transferring the crude oil across the map as well, rather than taking the crude oil where it's always gone. But again, it should work out soon that the crude oil has nowhere to go anymore on these main stations, so it should put it back into the system. Oh dear. You know what, yeah, just replace when you need to replace. That's the best bus we've got at this point. But there we go, guys. So you can see a couple of the mistakes I've made, so you guys don't make them. You never know what's going to come up when you alter a line. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe, and check out my Patreon page, and I shall see you next time.